Hey guys, TheTechOtaku here and welcome back to another video. In the first part, I did a tour on 4 laptops, the Asus A43ST, HP Mini 1035000, Lenovo S10 III, and the Compact Presario V3000. And in this video, that leads us to 3 remaining computers to take a look at. If you missed part 1, I recommend you to watch part 1 before you come back to this video. If you already watched part 1, let's have a look at 3 more computers. Oh, halftop. Oh, Mr. Halftop. Where are you? Yeah, boss. Okay. So what you'll see here is the Acer TravelMate 220 halftop. It used to be a laptop that looks like this, and now I call it the halftop with some paint job to it. I got this laptop a year ago while I was on trip to Sarawak. How thoughtful. This thing is a heavy vintage laptop. Let's just start with the ports, shall we? On the front, we have a floppy drive and a slot for the hard drive. On the right side, we have a battery slot, a CD drive, and a charging port. On the back, we have a PS2 port, a serial port, parallel port, 2 USB ports, a VGA port, a modem, an Ethernet port, and a cooling vent. On the left side, we have a Kensington lock, an expansion card slot, a power switch, 3 audio ports, and a volume roller, which is fairly interesting. On the bottom, there is a Windows XP Home Edition COA underneath it, and there are switches to remove the battery or CD drive. The modem cover is gone because it is cracked on the screw slots. You can remove the battery and optical drive easily, which is interesting. The RAM is easy to access. What you do is to undo a single screw and then slide the cover to unlock the cover and pull it out. Bam! There's the RAM. This thing has a 128MB of PC133 RAM. Let's get the RAM back in and shut the RAM cover for it. Then moving on to the hard drive. The hard drive is also easy to upgrade. Undo one screw, took it out, open the cover and pull out the caddy. This laptop had a 20GB Toshiba IDE hard drive with proprietary adapter plugged into it. The hard drive caddy is so shiny until you see me recording. Gonna reinstall the hard drive and close her up. On the palm rest, you get a keyboard, but this halftop doesn't have a keyboard because I killed it after washing it. The touchpad is small and there is some kind of dinky buttons. I don't know how that works, but comment down below if you know how these buttons under the touchpad buttons work. I took some parts from the screen bezel and used super glue to stick it onto the contour where the laptop leg goes. I did some cable management, but yeah, it looks dumb, but whatever. And as you can see, we have a microphone right onto the hinge slot there. So yeah, this laptop won't post because of no CPU. Wanna know why? I stupidly killed the CPU by powering it on without the heatsink. I ended up smashing it for not fixing the CPU. I felt naughty for doing this. It's unfixable. As you can see here, I need to find a new CPU for this thing, but it is really rare to search for it. That's about the Acer TravelMate 220 halftop. Lastly, we have not 1, but 2 Pentium 4 desktop PCs. Now let's have a look at one of them. Which computer should I start first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mine. Which computer should I choose? That one. Alright, the case was presumably the Vista era Advent computer case. It looks standard for me to be honest, but I love the look of it. It used to be LGA 775 base PC and now it's the Socket 478 base PC, which is what I call a downgrade. On the front, we have a CD-RW drive, covered by the DVD faceplate, and there are 2 USB ports and audio ports on one of the 5¼ blanking plates. We have an Advent logo on 3½ blanking plate, the power button, the power LED that lights up across the button, the reset button, and the hard drive LED. Also, we get the ventilation down here. On both side panels, nothing except one of them had a vent. On the back, we have a power supply and a motherboard I/O. Let's take a look. We have 2 PS2 ports, serial, parallel, VGA, 4 USB ports, and Ethernet and audio ports. We have a VGA port on the video card and a game port, as well as 4 audio ports on the 50 ringgit sound card. Let's take a look at the inside of the machine. Oh wait, gotta unplug the fan attached to the side panel first. Inside, we have a 400 watt power supply, a TTK-CD RW drive, a 40GB Maxer IDE hard drive, an NVIDIA TNT2 Model 64 graphics card with 32MB of video RAM, and a 50 ringgit sound card, the C3DX CMI 8738/PCI-SX. The motherboard in this machine is the Gigabyte 8VM533M-RZ that I trash picked a year ago. It has 1.25 gigs of DDR, 400 RAM, one 1GB stick, and one 256MB stick. Underneath the heatsink, we have an Intel Pentium 4 processor clocked at 1.8 GHz. This thing is running Windows 7 Ultimate Service Pack 1, and surprisingly, it ran pretty okay. Nothing special about this machine. Now it's the other one's turn. This machine was built into the Beast case, the PowerLogic Atrix case. This case will soon to become an AMD 970 based computer. Let's have a look at this all black PC. On the front, we have a mesh and PowerLogic Atrix logo underneath it. Well, if you open up the drive cover, you will see that we have a DVD drive and a floppy drive, which is not connected right now. This thing does have 4 blue LEDs when you close the drive cover. The PowerLogic Atrix logo will light up. Shiny. Below the cover, you get the display and some display buttons. We have a power button, a reset button, a 5-wire port, 4 USB ports, no, 2 USB ports, and audio ports. On both side panels, nothing except one of them had a mesh panel on. On the back, once again, a power supply and a motherboard I/O. We have 2 PS2 ports, 2 USB ports, serial, parallel, VGA, 2 more USB ports, an Ethernet port, and audio ports. Wait. Did you notice that this case doesn't have fan grills? I stole a fan from it and put it onto this computer. Wait, you noticed this writing there. It says Tamiya and Hifumi Senpai are my bae. Oh, wait a minute. Is Hifumi Senpai my bae? Wait, what? Anyway, let's see what's inside. That's it. We have a 450 watt power supply, a TX IDE DVD drive, a floppy drive which is not connected, an 80GB Maxter hard drive, and nothing else. The motherboard that was in there was an MSI MS6787 motherboard. It has 1GB of DDR 400 RAM, 2 512MB each. Under the heatsink, we have a 2.4 GHz Pentium 4, which is a beast of a processor for its age. Not really a beast though. I might plan to use this as a test computer with some CPU downgrades. I already formatted the 80GB hard drive using D-Band, which is an acronym of Derek's Boot and Nuke. I'm planning to use it as a storage drive. So yeah, that's gonna be about it for a tour of computers I own. I made this video to wrap up 2016, and yeah, New Year 2017 will happen in tomorrow. Wish you guys a happy new year, and yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And as always, peace out. And I had to stop rambling and watch horror anime called Another in late night. So yeah, TheTechOtaku signing out.